So we've made it to the end of 2021, and we've got just one more fan mail. Let's get started. Kicking things off, we got a letter from Alec Booth. All right, so he's a fan of the channel, and I posted a video with my 40 favorite movies of all time just a little bit back, and he shared kind of his favorite movies, talked about how much he appreciates my channel, and is looking to join over on Patreon in the near future, which I would encourage all of you to do, but I might have a personal investment in that. But it's a fun little community over on Patreon because we do these live streams almost every Saturday. And so I get to know the people in there. You know, in my comment section, I get hundreds of comments on every video and get 50 DMs on Instagram every single day. But on Patreon, it's a small enough community that I can get to know everyone and know how they're going to react, what sort of things they're going to be interested in talking about. And it's just really cool to kind of get to connect with people a little bit. And there's a bunch of exclusive videos as well as early releases, extended cuts, a bunch of stuff like that. So I try and add as much value as possible over there. If you're interested in joining, the links are down below in the description. And Alec, thank you so much for the note as well as considering joining over on Patreon. Next up, we've got a package from the Daniel Skinner, frequent fan mailer, and a supporter over on Patreon, who's in those live streams I was just talking about. Okie dokie. Okay, what do we have? First off, we've got New Mutants in 4K. Now, I know this movie was at the butt end of a bunch of jokes last year, and people made fun of it. It was not, what you'd say, a fan favorite, and had a very troubled production. I actually liked the movie. I dug kind of this different vibe for a mutant film, much smaller scale, more personal, and like this weird X-Men-ified version of The Breakfast Club or something like that. I dug it for what it was, and now I've got it in 4K. Next up, we've got Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. One of those classic films that, like everyone else, I watched this one extensively when I was growing up. We got a new Wonka film on the way with Timothy Chalamet. I don't know, is that next year or 2 years? I don't know when it is, but it's coming out in the near future. And now I have it in 4K, and my kids haven't seen it yet. I don't know if my wife will let them because it's too free. She'll let them watch like Alien movies and Predator movies where people's heads are getting eaten, but that little boat ride in this movie, that one is too freaky for my kids. And then, this is pretty cool. Dune Collection, the sci-fi miniseries. There was actually two different miniseries. There's Dune and then Children of Dune. And as you didn't see that right there, James McAvoy was one of the stars of it. I haven't seen this. And I was debating doing a Dune ranking when the new one came out with the 1984 David Lynch film and this miniseries, but I didn't realize there were two different miniseries, and I went, I don't have time to watch 12 hours of Dune miniseries, and I didn't own it at the time, but it was very much on my mind to check it out. It just didn't work out. Now Dune Part 2 has been greenlit. We will be getting more Dune from Denis Villeneuve. So excited about that. Makes me enjoy the first film even more. And so that potential Dune ranking is now even more in the future. And Mr. Skinner on many occasions has sparked up conversations about Dune with me. He sent me the 1984 film, which I actually did check out. That is an interesting experience. And he sent me the book as well. So he is a big fan of Dune and is helping me dive into the world of Dune. And as this is the last fan mail I'm going to open from you, Mr. Skinner, in 2021, thank you so much for your generosity all throughout the entire year. There's many movies I've been able to watch because of it, and many more I still need to watch that you've sent me. Then we have this one, which is, I guess, a Amazon package. Who do we have here? We got a couple of different things in here. We do have a mini note. Okay, got a note from Giannis Caps. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. First two mummies are classic adventures from Samuel and Giannis Caps. Yeah, the first two are a ton of fun. I actually like the Scorpion King too. It's just kind of like a fun kind of adventure. We don't get a lot of movies like that anymore, so when we do get them, they're a lot of fun. So the first one that we had in here was Imhotep, the Mummy himself from The Mummy. Very cool, very creepy looking Funko. For a fun little adventure film that we watched them actually with my kids last year during lockdown, and everybody had a lot of fun with them. Other thing we got in here, all 5 Ice Age movies. I guess, yeah, all 5 Ice Age movies. Perfect timing on that one because there's a new one coming out in a month, and I absolutely intend to watch all 5 of these in the month of January. So your timing on this was impeccable in preparation for a video that I absolutely do plan on doing, and the schedule's clear enough that that should be able to happen. Thank you so much, Sam and Giannis. Next up, we got a package from CM Waters, and I believe this is an individual that I've interacted with a good bit on the Twitter. We have right on top, just a nice little Christmas card saying thanking me for 2021 being a good year. What do we have in here? Look at this. That Tony Stark helmet. Very, very cool. Mark 7 helmet. Stand and everything. Oh, that is cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, thank you so much. That is cool. And as you can imagine, you'll be seeing this in the background of quite a few of my videos in the year 2022 and onward. But man, that is amazing. Really, thank you. That is awesome. Very, very cool. And we'll see you on the Twitter. And finally, we have a package from Marcus Hodgins. Oh, we got quite a bit in here. Okay, we got a full package that has to be unwrapped, and then we have a set of Blu-rays. First up, we got the Spiderwick Chronicles. I have not seen the Spiderwick Chronicles, but this seems like the exact sort of thing that my family is very, very into these days. We're always looking for new books to read with the kids and then watch the movies with them afterwards. That one is certainly one that has been on our minds recently. Then we have The Fighter, was it David O. Russell? Yeah, David O. Russell film with 2 great performances from actually more than 2 great performances, but it's just a real solid film. I haven't watched it, I think, since it first came out, but just a really great film. Salt is a movie that I haven't seen yet. I just missed it. One of those movies that you see and you go, oh, that seems like a movie that I'd really enjoy. That looks pretty cool. And then I missed it. I imagine probably, when did it come out? Yeah, 2010. That's like 2008 until actually pretty much till I started my channel. It was like a whirlwind of being in church world. So I missed a lot of movies, and that was one of the ones. We have The Debt. Oh, I'm looking at it. The Debt. I'm not familiar with this one, I don't think, but a bunch of familiar faces: Sam Worthington, Jessica Chastain, Tom Wilkinson, Helen Mirren. So I haven't looked at that one, so I'll have to look into that one a little bit. And oh, excellent. The Blue Steelbook for Zoolander. One of my favorite comedies. I saw it opening weekend in theaters. Puts a big gigantic grin on my face every single time. And there it is, the Blue Steelbook. That is amazing. And then we have a full-blown Christmas package, and a note. So, just a fan of the channel that wanted to thank me for another year of great content and looks forward to the future, and congratulated me on hitting 200,000 subscribers. It's been a really nice little window of time the last couple of months with the channel of just really solid numbers, people watching, stuff's coming out again, so it's easy to put out great content. And hit 200,000 subscribers, had a bunch of just great months in a row, turned 40, and it's like a really good time to turn 40 when things are just going really well, and having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing. And that just even, having the fact that people write me notes and send me amazing things, and they pass along movies that they love, that they want me to check out. It's just a really, really good time for me. It's like, I know the world's crazy. A lot of wild stuff happening, but my life personally has been really good. and you guys are a big part of that. So he was just kind of thanking me for my channel and congratulating me on a bunch of things. Gave me some recommendation for some movies to check out, and all 5 of them I have not seen. So they are some recommendations I definitely need to look into. And there are ones I've heard from other people that I should check. I'll just read it to them. Paper Tigers, Raging Fire, Bigsby Bear, Old Henry, 50/50. And that they're I think Bigsby Bear and 50/50 are definitely ones that, and Paper Tiger are ones that people have definitely recommended to me. Then he said, this should be interesting. I don't know what to expect when I open this based off what he wrote in the note. Pet butler serving vest for animals. He said it was a prank. So, okay. He said the real thing was on the inside. Okay. We got quite a bit in here. Oh, excellent. Okay. Okay. First off, we have Incredibles 2 from holiday stickers for gifts. What? Right here. Okay. This. I wonder if this goes with the package that's received. Okay. We've got Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs official pin, certificate of authenticity from the Disney Movie Club, with some of our new Toy Story characters, as well as a, I guess, official pin from Raya the Last Dragon, my daughter's favorite movie from this past year. Very, very cool. And oh wow. Okay. So these are from the Movie Club collectibles, 20th anniversary of the Movie Club, and they're all for a bunch of classic Disney films, kind of the little pendants for, or I guess like a keychain or something else like along those lines. But all of them are like very specifically designed for the movie itself. Excellent, excellent. Okay. More of the official different pins for each one of these kind of classic Disney films. Oh, very cool. Oh, excellent. Frames from different MCU films, like formal negatives from the movies. And then pins for Incredibles. It's got the foam in front. Can't see what that one is. And then a Captain America shield inside of that one. But all like from the official Disney Movie Club, like they're collector's items that you just can't get anywhere. And then like the whole set of pins, frames, keychains, very cool stuff that's not very easy to get a hold of. That is so very cool. Anyway, as we close out the year, to everyone that has watched, that sent a note, that sent a movie, that sent a gift, something that you sought and you thought of me, truly, thank you so much. It's been a wild and crazy couple of years in the world. 2021 has been a very odd mix for me because the first half of the year was really rough in real life. My wife had COVID, Texas had this snowmageddon thing that happened, and then had a family member in the hospital with COVID for 2 months, on a ventilator and everything. And then at the same time, you know, the YouTube channel's been going really well because of everyone, all of you watching. And so it's just been a whole mix of emotions, like everyone else, just all over the place with my emotions and what I'm feeling at any given point in time. And like I said, the stable piece in all of it is you guys watching, caring enough to send stuff, leaving comments, and just clicking on the videos, clicking on that like button, sending me a DM. I really do appreciate it. It does make a difference, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So, see you in 2022.